Chapter 1. Wings of a Dream. Wilbur and Orville Wright were ordinary boys with extraordinary curiosity. Growing up in Dayton, Ohio, they were fascinated by how things worked. Their father, Milton Wright, often brought them interesting gifts, but one stood out: a small rubber band-powered toy helicopter. Watching it take flight planted a seed of fascination that would later grow into a lifelong passion for aviation. As they grew, the brothers' curiosity evolved into practical skills. They started a printing business, then transitioned into repairing and selling bicycles. This hands-on work taught them about mechanics and problem-solving, skills that would prove invaluable in their quest to conquer the skies. The late 19th century was a time of rapid innovation, and the idea of human flight was capturing imaginations worldwide. Reports of Otto Lilienthal's glider experiments inspired the brothers. Though Lilienthal tragically died in a crash, Wilbur and Orville believed they could continue where he left off. In 1899, Wilbur wrote to the Smithsonian Institution, seeking information on flight. Armed with books, papers, and raw determination, the brothers began their journey into aeronautics. Little did they know that this dream would soon lift them to the skies. Chapter 2. Building the Flyer. The Wright brothers approached their dream with a scientific mindset. They identified three key challenges for achieving flight: lift, control, and propulsion. Through trial and error, they created innovative solutions to each problem. To understand lift, they built a wind tunnel in their workshop and tested over 200 wing shapes. This meticulous work allowed them to design efficient wings for their gliders. For control, they developed a unique system called wing warping, which twisted the wings to help steer the aircraft. This was a revolutionary idea that laid the groundwork for modern flight control systems. Propulsion was their biggest hurdle. Most existing engines were too heavy for flight, so they built their own: a 12-horsepower motor made of lightweight aluminum. They also designed propellers using insights from their wind tunnel experiments. By 1903, they had constructed their first powered airplane, the Wright Flyer. Made of spruce wood and muslin fabric, it weighed about 600 pounds and was powered by their custom engine. Confident in their work, they transported the Flyer to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, where the steady winds and open spaces provided an ideal testing ground. On December 17, 1903, after years of persistence, their dream took flight. Orville piloted the Flyer, which stayed airborne for 12 seconds, covering 120 feet. Wilbur followed with a flight lasting 59 seconds. These brief moments marked the dawn of powered flight, a monumental achievement that changed history. Chapter 3. A Legacy in the Skies. Despite their breakthrough, the world was slow to recognize the Wright brothers' accomplishment. Skeptics doubted their claims, and many dismissed the idea of controlled, powered flight as fantasy. Undeterred, the brothers refined their designs and sought opportunities to showcase their invention. In 1908, Wilbur stunned crowds in France with public demonstrations of their improved Flyer, performing precise maneuvers and extended flights. Orville carried out similar demonstrations in the United States, gaining the attention of the U.S. Army and securing contracts for military aircraft. Their work revolutionized transportation, communication, and warfare, making the world smaller and more connected. However, their journey was not without hardship. Wilbur died in 1912, leaving Orville to carry on their legacy alone. Orville continued advocating for aviation and consulting on aeronautical projects until his death in 1948. Today, the original Wright Flyer is displayed in the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum, a testament to human ingenuity and the power of dreams. The Wright brothers' story serves as a reminder that with perseverance, innovation, and courage, even the skies are no limit. Chapter 4. Trials, Triumphs, and the Future. The Wright brothers' innovation sparked a revolution, but their path to success was fraught with challenges. After their initial flights, they faced fierce competition and legal battles over patent rights. Their pioneering work in flight control, especially their wing warping system, was protected by patents, but other inventors sought to bypass or challenge these rights. The brothers were not just inventors, but also businessmen. They established the Wright Company in 1909, manufacturing airplanes and training pilots. Despite their scientific brilliance, The business side of aviation proved demanding. Wilbur, the driving force behind the company, became overworked. In 1912, his untimely death from typhoid fever devastated Orville, who was left to carry on the legacy alone. Meanwhile, aviation progressed rapidly. By the time Orville sold the Wright Company in 1915, airplanes were already evolving into faster and more powerful machines. World War I marked the first large-scale use of aircraft in combat, demonstrating their strategic importance. The brothers' early innovations had laid the groundwork for these advancements, a lasting legacy. Orville spent his later years promoting the history of aviation. He witnessed incredible developments during his lifetime, from the advent of passenger airlines to supersonic jets. In 1928, he watched as the Wright Flyer was restored and eventually placed in the Smithsonian Institution, where it became a symbol of human ingenuity. The Wright brothers' legacy extends far beyond the technical achievement of powered flight. They exemplify the spirit of exploration and perseverance. Their methodical approach to problem-solving and their refusal to give up, even when faced with skepticism and adversity, continue to inspire innovators across the globe. From the Flyer to the future, the Wright brothers could not have imagined the aviation marvels their invention would inspire. Today, airplanes connect continents, space shuttles explore the cosmos, and drones survey uncharted territories. Their humble beginnings in a bicycle shop gave rise to an industry that shapes economies, cultures, and global interactions. The spirit of the Wright brothers lives on in every new milestone achieved in the skies and beyond. From the first powered flight to the exploration of outer space, their dream of flight has evolved into a boundless journey. Chapter 5: The Sky is Not the Limit. The legacy of Wilbur and Orville Wright extended far beyond their lifetimes, shaping industries and inspiring countless pioneers in aviation and beyond. Their triumphs marked the beginning of a new era, yet their journey left a profound impact on areas that went far beyond the invention of flight. The legal battles and recognition. After their groundbreaking success, the Wright brothers faced an unexpected challenge: defending their patents. Their wing-warping design and innovations in flight control were patented in 1906. However, as the aviation industry grew, competitors like Glenn Curtiss attempted to circumvent their patents, sparking years of litigation. These legal battles drained the Wright brothers of time and resources, even as their airplanes gained attention worldwide. The feud between the Wright Company and Curtiss became so intense that it threatened to overshadow their contributions to aviation. The U.S. government eventually intervened during World War I, encouraging the creation of a patent pool to ensure aircraft production for the war effort. Despite these challenges, their contributions were widely recognized in their later years. Orville received numerous honors, including the Daniel Guggenheim Medal in 1930 for his contributions to aviation. In 1948, the Smithsonian Institution formally recognized the Wright Flyer as the first powered, controlled aircraft, cementing their place in history. Aviation takes off. The Wright brothers could not have predicted how rapidly aviation would evolve after their first flight. During World War I, airplanes were primarily used for reconnaissance, but soon became tools of warfare. By World War II, aviation technology had advanced to include bombers, fighter planes, and cargo aircraft, all of which played pivotal roles in the global conflict. Commercial aviation began in the 1920s and 1930s, revolutionizing travel. Airlines like Pan American and Lufthansa connected cities across continents, making the world more accessible. The Wright brothers' dream of flight became a reality for millions of passengers. In later decades, aviation pushed boundaries with the development of supersonic jets like the Concorde and even space exploration vehicles such as the Space Shuttle. Each new achievement stood on the foundation the Wright brothers had built. Impact on modern science and society. The Wright brothers' work symbolized more than just technological progress. It showcased the power of innovation and persistence. Their story inspired countless other inventors and visionaries, from Charles Lindbergh and Amelia Earhart to engineers working on modern-day space exploration projects. Moreover, aviation reshaped society in profound ways. Globalization, air travel allowed businesses, cultures, and people to connect across vast distances, making the world more interconnected. Humanitarian efforts. Airplanes enabled rapid disaster response, delivering supplies and medical aid to remote areas. Scientific exploration. The principles of flight inspired advancements in aerodynamics, leading to breakthroughs in wind energy, automotive design, and even sports science. The dream lives on, Wilbur once said. It is possible to fly without motors, but not without knowledge and skill. This sentiment reflects the essence of the Wright brothers' journey, an unwavering commitment to understanding the principles of flight and refining their craft. Today, their influence extends to the cutting edge of technology. From drone delivery systems to Mars exploration vehicles, the dream of controlled flight has expanded to realms they could only imagine. Each leap forward is a testament to their belief that no dream is too lofty if pursued with determination and ingenuity. Conclusion. The story of Wilbur and Orville Wright is not merely the tale of two brothers who invented the airplane. It is a saga of resilience, creativity, and vision. Their legacy soars not only in the aircraft that crisscross the skies, but also in the aspirations of every dreamer who dares to imagine a world beyond limits.